FDA study shows 1 in 10 middle and high school students admit they use e-cigarettes. We're talking millions of kids.
Now, vaping is illegal, by the way, for anyone under 21. Just yesterday, we told you how a Tennessee judge is getting tough, actually taking young offenders' cell phones away if they continue to vape.
Here in East Tennessee, a lot of schools are calling for help. The Roane County Anti-Drug Coalition is answering that call, taking its message to the kids. I spent some time at Cherokee Middle School in Kingston, which is doing all it can to help its students stay informed.
I like the shirt. Positive energy. What's up, kid? Yo.
Nathan Ray of Roane County's Anti-Drug Coalition makes time to greet each student who comes to his program. It's not just a slideshow about the dangers of vaping and the effects of nicotine and other substances.
I had just been caught smoking at 12 years old.
Nathan relates to kids by sharing his story.
People, if you want to stop doing something and people aren't supportive of it, like if you do, let's just say, for instance, if you do vape, if you vape and you want to stop vaping and your friends aren't supportive of it, here's a hard truth. They're not your friends. I was an adult and I went and said, hey guys, I'm going to quit smoking. And all the guys that I hung out with at work, they were like, you don't need to do that.
Studies show nicotine-induced changes to the brain during adolescence can be permanent, affecting decision-making, among other things. That resonated with these students who say vaping is a big problem in their age group. These are 7th graders. What did you learn about decision-making, good decision-making?
Well, if you like saying no, you have to I wouldn't just say no, you have to put a reason behind it. If they said, but why don't you want to go vape? And if you get caught vaping or anything, you can pretty much, you can sometimes you can ruin your family and you can ruin your sports and how you'll get kicked off teams.
Was there anything he said that surprised you?
That drugs can mess with your decision making.
Nicotine can leave teens with an increased risk of addiction to other substances.
Cherokee Middle School calls on the Roane County Anti-Drug Coalition to be here on a regular basis. It is the 6th school Nathan has visited just this week.
We see the effects of drug use every day, and what we do is try to keep our kids away from it as best we can.
Several years ago, we almost beat tobacco use in teens. The United States did. It dipped very, very low. And then when vaping came out, it skyrocketed again.
Even though vaping is illegal for anyone under 21, the FDA says nearly 400,000 middle schoolers nationwide admit they regularly use e-cigarettes. Add to that the more than 2 million high school students who say they vape.
That's a lot of students, but it's not something that can't be changed. We can change that, but it takes education, it takes prevention. It just takes people to go in and inspire students, and it takes parents to have that conversation with their students of what the dangers are.
Nathan can usually tell who has support at home.
Make good decisions and don't be around the wrong people.
And who needs his extra attention to either stay or get on the right path.
I can really kind of tell, even when some of the questions that they ask, if they ask questions about home life, or they ask questions about how did you stop doing that, or how did you stop using nicotine, I can kind of tell and figure out, okay, I know what student I need to identify with and really kind of mentor for a little while.
Great. The nonprofit, again, Roane County Anti-Drug Coalition, also brings its programs to school outside the county. We have a link for more information coming up a little bit later this evening on WATE.com.